Abby Williams, Abby, 13, is a girl full of energy and joy for life. Libby German, Libby, 14, is a charming girl with golden hair and a warm smile. Mysterious man, about 40 years old, has a threatening appearance with a muscular and sturdy body. Mystery surrounds brutal murder of two young girls. Crime Watch Daily full episode. On a cool February day in Delphi, Indiana, Abby Williams and Libby German, two teenage girls, were enjoying a rare quiet afternoon on the Monon High Bridge Trail. It was a remote area that usually attracted curious young people to explore and take pictures, but that day it was just the two girls and the wild beauty of the surrounding nature. Abby, 13, and Libby, 14, were close friends, with the brightness and energy of youth. They had asked their families for permission to come here to take a souvenir photo, although Abby's mother was a little nervous. She understood that this was an important opportunity for her children, but couldn't help but worry about their safety. Still, she supported them and believed that everything would be fine. On the old iron bridge, Abby, with long brown hair and bright, curious eyes, smiled and posed for Libby's camera. Libby, a little older, with golden hair and a warm smile, carefully arranged the angle for one last photo on the old railway bridge. They were happily posing for one last photo before the night fell. The chill of the February afternoon made the air even more still, and the dim light created a perfect picture of the harmony between man and nature. However, no one knew that this peaceful moment was about to be replaced by a terrible event, changing both girls' lives forever. They moved along the railroad tracks, the creaking of the iron rails under their feet mixed with the sound of dry branches. The two chatted happily, laughing and taking pictures of the wildflowers and lush green forest. But the joy and excitement were quickly replaced by a sense of anxiety when a group of strange men appeared from afar. These men did not seem friendly. Their aggressive appearance made the atmosphere heavy. Abby and Libby felt a surge of anxiety as the group approached them. The eyes of the strangers were not friendly. One of them approached and spoke in a cold tone, "Get down the hill." Abby and Libby, although feeling scared, remained calm and tried to appear brave. They continued to take pictures and videos, hoping not to miss a single moment of this terrifying encounter, hoping that the images they captured could become important evidence if the situation turned sour. The group of men did not take kindly to this action. One of them demanded that they hand over the camera. Then argument ensued and the phone fell. The girls' screams echoed in the air, but the area was too unfamiliar with the presence of any passersby, and there was no one to help. The strangers began to force the girls out of the open area, dragging them into a desolate wasteland where there was no sign of help. The violence and threats from the group of men became more and more severe, and Abby and Libby felt hopeless. They looked at each other with fear in their eyes, their hearts heavy with the feeling that there was no way out. Although the girls still tried to resist, their resilience was quickly eroded under the pressure of the situation. The final footage they recorded shows malevolent stares, threatening noises, and mounting panic. Ultimately, Abby and Libby are forced to comply with the men's demands, and the horrific encounter ends with the girls being raped. After the girls disappeared, a long and painful search began. Family, friends, and the local community were worried and stressed. Finally, after days of searching, Abby and Libby's bodies were discovered near the banks of Deer Creek. The remote location, with no one around, made the discovery all the more haunting. Video found on Libby's phone showed a white man wearing a hoodie and blue jeans. His voice, deep and menacing, commanding down the hill, was a clear indication of the danger the girls had been in. The investigation quickly expanded, attracting national attention. Authorities launched a massive manhunt with the help of the FBI and thousands of digital billboards across 46 states. Although the recording provided vital clues, the suspect has yet to be identified. The Delphi community was in deep fear. The killer was still at large, and the safety of the residents was at stake. Abby and Libby's parents were in unimaginable pain. They prayed for justice, hoping that the killer would be caught and brought to justice. At the scene where the girls took their final steps, a wreath was erected. Locals came to light candles and lay flowers, expressing their grief and solidarity. They not only remembered Abby and Libby, but also showed their determination to seek justice. The police continued to investigate, but clues about the suspect remained vague. Experts analyzed DNA and voice recordings in the hope that someone would recognize the voice and help the police track down the killer. Although the national attention helped speed up the investigation, questions about the suspect's motive and purpose remained unanswered. As the days pass, the pain of the victims' families grows. Every moment is a trial. Every day without clear clues is a day of suffering. The Delphi community continues to live in fear, and Abby and Libby's parents continue to hope for justice. With every step, every sigh, and every tear, the Delphi community and Abby and Libby's families continue to live with the memory of the two young girls and the hope that one day, the perpetrator will be brought to justice and pay for his actions. Don't take your eyes off the screen because we have many other dramatic cases for you to watch. Thank you for watching until the end of the video.